Good afternoon. Thank you very much for being here. My name is Alexander, and today I'm going to talk about changing your mindset and belief to achieve greatness. So let's see for my presentation, because it's not here yet. So how are we doing today? Are we positive? Yes or yes? Yes. Fantastic. Okay, so as I said, change your mindset and belief to achieve greatness. So now I'm going to check if this works. It works. So who can remember when they were young and they had great dreams? They were telling their parents, their grandparents, when I grow up, I'm going to be an astronaut. I'm going to be a scientist. I'm going to do something amazing. And all what your parents and grandparents said, you can do it. It did not matter how big your dreams were. You could accomplish everything because you thought everything was possible. And everything is possible. Yes or yes? But when you're getting older, you remember you dream when you are sleeping. So at a certain point, you have to wake up. And you have to work very hard and smart to make them become reality. Because nothing happens by itself. You are the one who make it happen. Yes or yes? Okay. Then, this is something very, very important. This happened. At a certain point, when you grow up, what happened? Your dreams, as when you were really, really young and walking around, you become older, and instead of wanting to become an astronaut, you say, you know what? I just want to become a dentist. Still good. 15, 16 years old. And then you grow older. You are 20, 21, 22. And then you say, you know, I'm going to be a tuk-tuk driver. We're laughing about it, but actually, is it funny or is it not funny? It's not funny, because actually when you were young, those dreams could become reality if you change the way you think, change your mindset, and keep believing in yourself. Because you remember your parents and your grandparents, they believed in you. They said, you can do it. When you grow up, you're going to be something amazing. And then when you get older, you accept becoming less. But no one is less. You guys all deserve the best. And the only person who can make that choice to become the best is who? That's you. You make that choice yourself. Yes or yes? And as you can hear, I always say yes or yes, because the only answer that is correct is yes. And I know that I got, well, okay, 150 astronauts in here is a little bit much, but I mean, you guys can achieve amazing things if you start believing in yourself. The whole thing that changed is when you're young, up till the point that you're getting older, is that you're getting poisoned. So what does it mean, getting poisoned? How many times in your life did you open a newspaper and you look on the pages and you say, today was beautiful. Beautiful weather, no war, no car accidents, nobody died, nobody's company went bankrupt. Everything was perfect. Did you ever see a newspaper like that? No. And you will never see one, because the only reason that newspapers sell is because it brings bad news. This company went bankrupt. That country got war with that one. This accident happened. This is not good. That is not good. And we absorb that because our brains absorb negative energy way faster, and it stays longer than positive energy. So when you grow older, your huge dreams, your desire, your wishes become smaller. So it's actually very, very crazy. It's almost like a scale. When you're young, your dreams are here, and when you get older, your dreams become smaller. And I don't have a problem with the tuk-tuk driver because we all need to be moved from point A to B. But when we're all getting successful, that means we're all driving Lexus 570s, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, our own helicopters. Is this what we want? Of course this is what we want, because this is something that we all desire. If we look in society, we see all those beautiful houses, those beautiful cars. You say, I want the same. And the crazy thing is, you can have the same if you change the way you think and look at yourself. Yes or yes? Yes or yes? Fantastic. So, remember, who of you is writing a book? Not all at the same time. I'm looking in the audience, I see not one finger. You want me to tell you a secret? And even if you don't want it, I'm going to tell you a secret. You are all writing a book right now. You already started it from the moment you were born. That means everything that happened daily is a chapter in your book. And that book is not finished yet. That means from today on, you can change the chapters in your book. And those chapters can be full of positive things. A great career, a fantastic relationship, beautiful kids, traveling the world, buying that dream house, buying that dream car, having a lot of money on the bank, sending your children, your future children, to an amazing school, an international school, because money is not an issue, because you made that decision to change your life today. So we are all authors. We are all people writing our own book. You never thought about it that way, did you? But that's the way it is. We are all writing books. We're not putting it all on paper, but it's still your book. And you create every chapter by yourself. There's only one part in the book that you will never write down. And who can tell me what it is? If you're writing a book and you're going towards the end, you're getting older, you all will never ever finish that book. Because the last part that is missing is the end. You will never write those two words, the end. So someone else will have to get your book and write down the end. And she had, or he had, an amazing life. And the chapters are amazing because they made a choice when they visit TEDx and listen to me, that they say, today is enough and I'm going to change my life. I'm going to change my mindset and I'm going to change the way I believe in myself. Because the crazy thing is, I believe in all of you. So why are you not believing in yourself? Did you ever hear that sentence? If you don't believe in yourself, why should other people believe in you? It is that strong and that simple. I'm seeing a lot of smiles and a lot of people like, wow, it makes sense. And it does make sense. It's not me who created, it's you. The thing is also, as you see, I just look back. I look back to see what is there. But in life, you should not look back because you're not going that way. That's something very important. The past is something that teach you. It brought you something, it made you aware of certain things, but you have to keep moving forward because that's the direction you're going. Your life is out there. Behind you or something that you take with you as luggage and that were past chapters of your book. Every day is one step forward and make sure don't stop moving. Don't stand still, don't look back, don't go backwards. Keep moving forward. Yes or yes? Yes. Fantastic, I already hear now, they see it. That also means that you have to understand the 5 W's. So who knows the 5 W's? This is actually the whole story of life. The 5 W's is why, when, where, what, and who. If you master those 5 W's, You can answer any question in life. Why does this happen? When I'm going to change my life? Where I'm going? What will I do? Who will help me? It doesn't matter. Every W in what you see behind me can answer any question that you have in life. Because again, you are the one who make that life. And then you see, in all the W's, you also see one how. And that's something very important. When you can answer all the W's, you can also answer the how. How I will do it. How will people react on what I'm doing? How much time does it take? Words are extremely powerful if you understand how to approach certain things in life. And if you understand the W's and you write things down, why did I do it? How do I do it? When, what, where? It's so simple. But you have to keep in mind, you are the one who made it happen or not me. And you have to also keep one thing in mind. It doesn't matter what other people say. If you let other people dictate what is right or wrong in your life, that means you're not in control. And if you're not in control, you are being controlled. You always have to make sure that you are in control of what you're doing. You make the choice. You have to keep in mind as well, the neighbors don't pay your rent. The people who say that you cannot do it, they will not pay for your house. You are the one who is responsible for what happened in your life. That means you also have to be in control. You have to hold the rein. And you make the changes that will improve your life, and you make the mistakes that will give you a lesson. Because making mistakes is good. It sounds crazy, like sometimes you fall, but then you get up. I spoke to a friend of mine the other day, and he also had a few questions about the same point. I said, listen, you remember? He had a little boy, and he's now walking. He's 1.5 years old. He said, yeah, I'm really proud. I said, of course, me too. You remember when he started trying to get up? He fell down. And he tried again. And he fell down again. And he got up, fell, up, fell, up, fell. Do you think that that little boy said at a certain point, you know what? Forget about it. I stopped trying. No, he kept pushing himself until the point that he could walk. He was standing like, oh. And after standing, he started walking, little steps, and now he's running around. That's the same thing with life. We can never ever give up, because the moment you give up, nothing will happen. You have to keep moving forward, keep developing yourself, and everything what you need to do is action. The moment you stop being in action, in control, everything is action. You can have words, you can say a lot, but the moment you don't have any action, nothing will happen. So what you should do is look in the mirror every morning when you wake up, and you go to the toilet, or you wash your face, or you brush your teeth. You look in the mirror, you say, hey, good morning. Today is an awesome day. Today I'm going to make very special, and today I'm going to make the best ever. And the thing is, you can lie to yourself. You're not lying to me. You lie to yourself. If you really want to change your life, your future, you have to be honest to yourself. Look in that mirror and say, I will do it. Don't say I can do it, because we all know we can do it. But there's a difference between can and I will. And I always tell myself, I will do it. And not tomorrow. I will start today. Because procrastination is easy. Always putting it forward. Yeah, today I'm busy. Or today this. No, start today. Because you have a great, great opportunity to change your life. Starting today. Yes or yes? Yes. Great. Okay, so let's see if it's still working. Yes. You have to remember one thing. There's never ever a perfect moment starting something. If you want to start something new, an education, a new job, a new relationship, whatever, never ever in anything what you do is a perfect moment. It can be close to perfect, but it is never ever perfect. But you have to tell yourself at a certain point, just start. If you see people who changed the world, like people who invented phones, I will not mention any names, but people invented phones, And at a certain point, they launched it. And then that phone became very successful. And the money they made, they put in research and development. And they made it even better. And then they sold even more. And they did another research and development project costing hundreds of millions of dollars. And over time, that phone became better and better and better. But it's still not perfect. But if they would have waited till the perfect moment, they would never be market leaders. That's the same thing with your life. If you wait for the perfect moment, it will never happen. So start today. So a journey is never finished. That means if you have a great job, that doesn't mean that you stay with that job for 25 years or 30 years. Some people do that. But normally when you step into a job, it's a learning curve. You learn, you give it all you have, and you evolve. You become better. And then after 2, 3, 4 years, you reach a certain platform, a level, that you say, you know what, now it's this time for me to go to the next step. And that's the whole thing with a journey. It doesn't matter what you do in life. You're never, ever finished on your journey. You always have to keep moving in a direction that feels good for you, even when you make the wrong choice. Because it's never wrong. Wrong is negative. And you all say, I take this step because I think it's the right one. And if you think it's right, it is right. And that's the law of attraction. The law of attraction always say, if you think negative, you attract negativity. If you think positive, good things will come to you. If you are kind to other people are kind to you. If you lie, people will lie back. If you steal, people steal back. But if you give everything, people see it and they reward you. If you smile, people give you a smile back. If you cry, people cry with you. But that sometimes can be good. So it's always what you give is what you get. Very important. And that's a mindset. And that means also you have to believe that what you do is good. And if you do it and you think it's good and it goes wrong, you learn. And learning, you never stop doing. So if you dream, it's very important that you dream big. And the conclusion for me is, you and only you can predict your future. And you can predict it only by what you put in. If you are willing to commit yourself 100% to happiness, success, that means you have to change your mindset and change your belief. Thank you.